Hi, it's Sunday the 8th of April, back at the farm. Got 3 lovely helpers here now helping put on the final covering of the polytunnel. So first of all, let's introduce Giovanna. Hello.
Hello. What do you want me to say? I'm Giovanna, I'm drawing and taping.
Thank you. Then down the end here, this is the ventilation screen. We have
Ananda. Hello. We're making the polytunnel for Joel. As you can see, it's going to be a really big parrot.
And I'm Junko and I can't think what to say.
Thank you guys. Just dry this bit.
It's okay to stand on this. Sorry. I'm a bit concerned. Which way is it facing?
My brother was asleep. Right, if I film this bit, so try not to swear for 12 seconds.
Yeah, I'll have a few bits ready. Oops. When it's the 8th, so it's plastic, right?
Ready? Hit it.
That, yeah.
It's pretty good.
Yeah?
Hi, it's Sunday afternoon. It's very wet. We're just trying to attach the polytunnel cover now to this rail on the outside. And there's Ananda finishing off that side, and it's Hannah banging in nails, and Pete banging in nails, and that's Charlie the dog, and that's Giovanna hammering in nails, and it's Junko hammering in nails. Good.
Yeah.
Hoping that some of that will come out when we do the
the
door frames, yeah.
How much fun have you had today, Joel?
It's a difficult one to answer. Hi, it's Friday the 13th of April. I've just got back and here is the polytunnel. So this is how we left it last week. We managed to get it just about all fixed so that it could be left between last Sunday and today, Friday. It's looking a little bit rough around the edges, but the aim this weekend is to finish it off. Not quite sure about this pleating down the side, but there was so much excess that seemed to be the only way we could do it. And it was still raining quite heavily when we finished off. We're going to pull this side down and tension it. You can see there's been quite a lot of water collecting in the bottom there, but we will cut that off. So let's go inside. And here we are in the polytunnel. It's pretty amazing to have it up finally. It feels really nice in here. Hasn't dried out quite yet. There's a little bit of water collecting up here, hoping that once we tension the sides that we'll be able to get rid of that. The hot spot tape on the hoops looks okay, so we've just got a bit of finishing off to do. So let's have a look at the market garden. This is about 1/8 of an acre what I've cultivated and covered with tarp. I've spent very little time in here recently because I've been concentrating on the polytunnel and it's been too cold or too wet, but things have moved on. There's a lot of chickweed, that's one observation. The tulips and narcissus are doing really well. These are Narcissus White Lion here, and these are Narcissus Falconet, and then down here we've got Narcissus Tahiti. The tulips came up first, but then since the narcissus have come up, they've grown much faster. Another surprise is that a lot of the salads are bolting, which means that they're starting to set seed. The stems elongate. The leaves can become a bit more bitter, but they're actually quite nice. But you can see the chickweed is just going mad. There's chickweed everywhere. Maybe we can try and sell it. This is interesting. This bed here, there was salad in here, but most of it has died, whereas the salad under the plastic is doing much better, although it's hard to see it with all the chickweed. But this salad, I always get confused which one's Winter Density, which one's Arctic King. This is starting to head up nicely. This is the Arctic King here, and the Winter Density is also good, but it was the Winter Density which was doing well earlier in the winter, but now the Arctic King seems to be doing better. But I need to take the plastic off and hoe. The winter purslane, which has been doing well all winter, is now huge and is going to seed. I'm not sure who can eat that, probably not. The giant red mustard doing well, but again, chickweed growing strongly. The spinach looks really good. I need to pick it and can sell that as spinach on its own. The Mizuna not looking too good, and that was the last cold snap we had, which just did for it. The Komatsuna is going to seed. That's shot up in the last couple of weeks. This is well, this has all died now. This I think is Mibuna. That's just gone. This is Rocket, which is looking a bit yellow, so need to work out. Quite a few things are suffering from some nutrient deficiency, I think. This is the lamb's lettuce, which is also going to seed. The spring onions and the shallots are not doing too badly, they need weeding. Some more cabbages here, some more salad over here, which is going to seed. Garlic looks fairly healthy, but some leaves are yellow, which I'm surprised that's so early in the season. This red Russian kale is very yellow. That's a little bit worrying. Need to work out what that is. Here's the garlic, and this is the broad beans. You may remember earlier in the year a lot of them were being eaten by rodents or possibly pheasants, so probably less than, well, maybe about 50% have come up. Not in that one, less than 50%. So I should really re-sow. And then this is the end of block 4 few weeds coming up, some little seeds and some couch grass. Some of these I can't remember off the top of my head, but some of them I've power harrowed, some of them I haven't. I think I didn't cultivate this, I just left it, and there's a lot more couch grass growing in here. And then these I think I did rotivate but didn't power harrow. No, maybe I just forked them over. I'll have to check. They're quite rough. And then this last one, 6J, I haven't done anything with, just marked it out, and you can see quite a bit of couch grass. Here's the chickweed, and then you can see hopefully the oats coming up in this field which was sown, and that's still a bit waterlogged. So overall I'm fairly disappointed with the way things are looking. It can't be helped in a way because of the time I've been spent on the polytunnel. I've had to be away from the farm for personal reasons. Yeah, so there's quite a lot of weeding to be done, which is not surprising. But it's also, the soil is quite wet, so it's hard to hoe. Even now, hasn't really dried out enough. But a couple of days of dry weather and perhaps we'll be able to get on top of it. And some of these beds I will, once they're dry enough, go over with the flail mower and just churn the organic matter back into the soil. But I might pick some flowers for tomorrow for the shop.